I remember the day that I read this script. I was shooting another film, and I was by myself in my apartment in a foreign country, and I read this script, and from the second that I read it, I couldn't imagine not being a part of it. There was something about the character of Samantha and just the universal feel of the whole film that drew me from page one. And for about 9 months, I followed the progress of the casting, and I met with Josh a couple times. I dreamt about it. There was so much about this story that I think relates to people of any generation. I think everyone can find a bit of dysfunction in their family. You can laugh, you can cry, you can relate with the characters, but it also makes you question yourself and the story when you finish the script. And I think it takes a lot for a story to relate to so many different people. And when one does that, it's very rare that it comes along with a director that is so open and willing to work with individual actors on the characters as well. And every time I talk about it, I feel so much a part of this story, and I feel like so much of Samantha is in me and vice versa. Well, Samantha is very cut and dry when it comes to men. And she likes to see things as black and white at the beginning of the story. And she does say to her brother that, you're either a hopeless romantic or you're a realist. There's no in between. You're either this sappy, love-hungry, following me around like a puppy dog kind of person, or you see someone, you like them, and you move on, and you're real about it. And that says a lot about her because she's very guarded with her emotions, and she doesn't allow herself to feel maybe what she really wants to feel because she's afraid of getting hurt. And I think a lot of people can relate to that. But throughout her experience with Lewis and seeing her dad and mom's relationship in this new way, I think she starts to see the gray area and realize that it's not so cut and dry and it's not so much one or the other, but there is room to have a hazy area. And that surprises her, it angers her, and it confuses her. But that's kind of what you go through when you're growing up. You go through these new processes and you kind of discover it on your own. I'm such a fan of Greg Kinnear, and he's got this quality that is so endearing, and at the same time, he's got these quirky things he brings to a scene that I don't even know where he comes up with them in his head. And after doing takes and takes and takes with him in scenes, every take is different, and you're like, wow, like he gives the editor so much to work with because he changes it up every time, and the intention is different in each take, and then he brings it around, and if you give him one tweak, he does one tweak and keeps it the same. I mean, he's so seasoned, and he is so funny. He makes Nat and I laugh all the time, which is so then hard to get right back into a serious moment. But he is also so giving when it's your close-up and he isn't on screen. I feel that a seasoned actor could so easily just do the scene, just do it for you and not really care that much. But he is so there for you and makes you feel really comfortable. And he's just funny, and he's great with improv. I'm getting more and more used to doing improv, and when you do it with someone like him who makes it easy to give and take, it makes it fun and not intimidating, which I really, really appreciate.